It's not listening to her. It's not very easy. It's not very easy to find a very nice relationship in Abuja.
See when they sack Copper. They sacked me.
They said, welcome, Copper. You are here. They posted you here. Bring your paper. Hope you know you are getting a rejection letter. Yeah, we've told them that we don't take Coppers. They keep sending people. So they said, bring your letter. I refuse to give them. I said, okay, you still come back for it. So I called the Colonel. Colonel said, come and see me in his office. You know what those people want. So I wasn't ready to give him. So he kept on posting me that he's going to help me to get to NDLEA. Tomorrow is going to help me to get to NAFDAC. Tomorrow, like you'll be mentioning these big names. That's how I remembered my friend Bosse gave me a contact of someone I met in Camp Eagle. And I told her, she said, have you heard of NEMA? She said I should go to NEMA. I hope I know they don't pay well. I said how much? She said 10,000, 12,000. I went there. I met one HR woman, Madam Mary, wherever she is, God bless her. She was like, come. I said, ma, please, I hope people will not reject me so that I can go back to NYSC and tell them. So when I went back to NYSC, I saw my friend Shane in the building. He too was changing from a job of, I think, 45,000 to a job of 50,000 with accommodation. Why me? I was changing from nothing to 12,000. Like, people just carry different destiny. And that's the contact I got from NYSC. So that's what I'm saying, make friends, because you don't know who's going to help you. We're meant to rent a house together though. So he got a place. His job came with a place. That's the story for later. So that was how I got NEMA. I was staying in that Nyanyang side. After 3 days, I just packed my things. The lady told me one day that she's traveling. She has a husband, sons, and a small baby girl. So she telling me she's traveling. So I just knew that, okay. So I told her, thank you, ma. 3 days was a good long time to apply, so she gave me a room to stay. That's how I packed my things. So I was meant to stay with those two guys, the Shani guy I mentioned and Tolu. So Shani is someone I know. So I knew Tolu through Shani. So I'm closer to Shani. Shani's job now came with an accommodation, leaving me with Tolu. Tolu did not know me, so I'm not sure he could have been able to stay with just me. And me, I would have not been able to stay with just him. And I'm happy we did not. If we did, I knew, God knows. So I went my way, they went their way. So as I was looking for house alone, I did not have money because those boys were meant to actually pay my rent. Now, this is where I say, make friends. They were meant to pay my rent while I pay them later. I just went under one bridge, I just started crying. I cannot forget that bridge, I think it was Galadima Bridge. Sorry, Dawaki Bridge. People were looking at me, I was crying. I called my mother. My mother said, Loretta, book the next flight and come to Benin. Just come to Benin. PPA, you did not get. Accommodation, you don't have. You are stranded. Come to Benin. So I said, I don't want to come to Benin because money I used to go back to Benin is like 48 or 50,000 naira. Coming back, another one, that's like 100,000 naira. If you add 100,000 to maybe what I have, I can get a good place. So that evening, I just prayed under that bridge. People were looking at me, thought I was mad or I was running mad. And now,
were you wearing your copper uniform?
Yeah, I didn't wear my copper uniform. So I now went to meet one agent in Duse, carry me to Sokali also. That was the first and last time I went there. When I climbed back, there was one hill. I thought I wanted to fall. I said, oh God, he said this house is fine. How God?
Agent in Abuja.
He said this house is fine. Now you tell me about it. I said, oh God, the fence now bush. No fence, the bush is the fence. I said, how much for this one? He said I should bring 250. So when I carried it to another one that should come to Kuba. As I saw the house, I said, it's not everything I want, but it's standard. That's how I now paid half. Let me move in, and landlord says it's not ready to move in that time. So wait. 1 and 3 days, 3 days, 1 week. That was when I came to you people. So I suffered. I suffered. My friends, that's where my friends came in. My friend Bossa gave me 70, Elobosa gave me 50, my mom gave me I think 90, I brought my own, everything was now amounting to 300 and something. That's how I paid my rent my first year. Then I paid my friends later on. I think Bossa told me to pay just 50, Elobosa gave me money later on. So I had support from friends. I had a lot of support from friends, I won't even lie. So that was my story when I came home. So for business, I would say my business moves everywhere I go. Anywhere I go, my business moves. So when it comes to job, your PPA, how did you do it?
My PPA, I don't know. I would say everything in life is a journey, and I think we all have fate and destiny and a path to go through. So I got posted to a very nice place, Galaxy back home in Central area. But then I did not want it because it was too far from where I park, because I was staying in the Coppers Lodge. It was just too far from me. I would spend, I think, 700 to 800 full. That's about 1.5 daily. And then I just came to Abuja. I'm trying to leave the lodge, like find money and get a place. So I didn't want to be spending that much on transport because I've not even eaten for the day. Like one bank and where I actually almost did my service, finished my service rather. I interviewed with the bank. The bank was really willing to pay 50k, and this other place 30k, and Galaxy Backbone too was 30k. So I rejected the bank's offer too because it was far. It was in Wuse. Then Galaxy Backbone was in Central area, so I rejected. So I went to Data Plus. Yes, Data Plus, because they said their name is Data Plus and they would teach us tech. I finished from computer engineering, so I wanted to go into tech, learn how to code. I did not have time for this in school. I did not do this in school rather. So I wanted to learn how to code from afresh and everything, and Data Plus said they were willing to do that, teach us, bring in professionals to do that. But when I started working there, it was projects we were writing. Yes, actual projects, school projects, the one you do in your final year. They were writing about 2 every day. What used to take final year students the whole session to do, they used to do it in our company too. We're just small in the company, so they used to do it like two in a day. But we that were coppers, we did like only chapter 1. We did 3 chapter 1s in a day. And after a while, I started service. I started working with them April. In October, I got the call from Demi. Wonky. They have sacked me. I said, you don't see when they sack Copper. They sacked me. They sacked totally just me. We're like 3. So somebody made a mistake and then they just decided to, this Copper just did go. They sacked 3. NYSC again. I was like, what would I do? Because before then I was already learning how to design, UI UX design. So I was like, okay, I'm applying for this other program, and it's even fine because they said they were going to give us our PC. They were going to send our PC monthly for us. I was like, but that's the point of NYSC now. Let me just stay at home and learn tech and be getting my clearance letter from these people. And that was it. That was how I got my clearance letter from them till the month I wanted to pass out. That month they said the boss, the owner of the company, did not know that because apparently you guys wronged us. We did not do anything to you. So we thought, okay, that's why they wanted to keep signing our letters. And the boss found out that somebody was still signing our letters, and he was like, why are people signing their letters? We sacked them, they did not come and beg. You sacked me, I should come and beg you. And I did not do anything wrong. It's not like I need your job. Your job is helping me or something. I was okay. It made me vast in research, but then again, I don't want to do research. Anyway, what they call it, project research. It's not like
engineering.
So they were trying to give us problem. Thank God for my very sweet, what they call it, CDS officer. She was very nice. She sent somebody down to the company. I think she even went there herself before they signed our final clearance for us. NYSC is NYSC in Abuja. It's fun, very fun. I had to meet sweet people. I've met people that I can call my friends for 2 years now. I've met amazing people. But then NYSC, just come prepared if you are coming.
When it comes to living situation, when it comes to like living, like everyday living, how did your salary take care of you? Oh, you're paid well. You're being paid 60,000 naira, NYSC 33.
And them 30.
Okay, was it not 60,000?
No, it was 30. So the total was 63.
Okay, 63.
And then I was doing one ajo. This ajo, they carry my money and go. I had to go and fight for my money in a wedding last December. I was paying like 20k ajo or 30k, I can't remember. And then NYSC, transportation and feeding. Before that money comes, the money is already gone. You send money home, you feed, you transport yourself. And the funny thing is, you will not even see something and say, let me buy, because once you buy, you are broke. Money is gone.
I would say my NYSC, when it comes to finances, it was God. Because NYSC will pay me 33. I was working with Nema. I used to do night shift. Like when you tell people you are 7 and you are going for 9 shift, people in my area thought I was doing prostitution, because once it's 5 o'clock, I pack my bag with stockings and umbrella and I'll be going to work during night shift. Then I have 2 days off, or 1 day off or 2 days off in a week. So you work morning session, work afternoon session, then work evening session. But
it gave you time for your business.
It gave me time, but then I was working with a Jezebel. If you are watching this, auntie, yes, you were a Jezebel.
Sorry, she doesn't mean that.
I saw what I mean. When you work with Jennifer's, you will know that there is Jezebel and there is Jennifer. Yeah. So I was paid 12,000. Then that call center, because we run shift, they gave us 15,000. And that 15,000 you see once in 3 months, and that 12,000 you see it once in 2 months or 3 months too. So basically, I was surviving on 33,000 naira on my business. And then when I came, I didn't know how this business thing would be. But one day I just said, you know what? Lawyers on Nigeria cannot die here. I remember saying this in our 3rd year anniversary. It was July 20th, 2021. Yeah. I said I'm going through the business, a part in business that I will not wish any business owner to catch. I wanted to close up. But I knew that this business is something that I want my family to carry on, my children generations to carry on. I want to be to a certain level that tomorrow if I pass on, it's something that someone can. So I fired it up. So it was my business that was taking care of me, taking care of my bills. Because honestly, if you are buying a cup of rice for so price in Benin, you don't expect to buy
that same cup of rice for the same price in Abuja.
If you know you are buying pure water for 150 in Benin, you don't expect to buy that pure water. So things have to upgrade in your life and you have to spend money. So to be honest, I started adapting. When I was going to the store to buy anything, I would say, it's too expensive. But I found myself just paying and even leaving change. And Mimi has to go. So if you have any questions, just ask in the comment section. Things we didn't touch, I'll try to brief in the description box. But thank you. If you watched this video to this point and you still have questions coming to Abuja, the only thing I will keep telling people is pray about it. Make sure Abuja is the place you want to come to. Yeah. God wants you to come to and aligns with everything you want to achieve. So yeah. And secondly, if you want to come to Abuja, Bemi says the first thing you should have is
accommodation.
If you don't have accommodation, you do not take the risk, because you might get hurt in the process. Nobody's going to house you in Abuja because the bills stroke. One person alone cannot take care of our bills, the place of 2 people, and everyone wants privacy. So try to sort out your accommodation before coming. When it comes to your PPA,
when it comes to your PPA, I think most times you get posted to cool places in Abuja.
But they always reject. They always reject. So when it comes to your PPA, try beforehand to meet people who have served in Abuja. If they have centers or work or offices or connections that can help you to your desired field. And when you get there, please try to work on making connections, like how you make connections on LinkedIn. Try to collect contacts and all of that. Then when it comes to relationship, open your eye, know what you want. If you want to be a sugar baby, be a sugar baby. I'm not telling you to. If you want a serious relationship, position yourself in places where you, strategic places where you say.
It's not very easy. It's not very easy to find a very nice relationship in Abuja.
If you want to be a side chick, oh God, is the easiest. If you want to be a sugar mommy, housing a man, easy. If you want your business to be good, it has to do with consistency. If you think you will just come and position your business and today you'll be cashing out, no, sorry for that, but no, it has to do with consistency and making of friends. Try to make friends without attaching romantic feelings to it. In Abuja, most relationships, you see very cool guys and very cool girls. They are friends, they are not doing anything. So those things position you for advancement in your career, financial and all of that. What are the things we touched? I'm trying to summarize everything so that the part.
I think we've done that.
I think we've done that.
Then
accommodation,
relationship and business.
Business, finance. Please save. When you're in Abuja, a lot of things are very flashy. Know where you're coming from. Always remember.
Once you step out of your house, money is gone.
So if you see your friends are going to this 5-star hotel or 4-star hotel to take pictures, they know what they are getting there. You back it up. I'm not sure you can. So try to save a lot. Try to save. Salary is small. If your salary is 33,000, at least remove 5,000 naira every month and keep for something, because the rainy day will slap you. So finances, career-wise, emotion, I think we've covered that. Don't get distracted. If you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, please focus
on God.
On God.
Or
So thank you for watching this video.
Yes,
thank you for watching this video. If you are yet to like, subscribe, comment, please do. Yes. And if you have questions for Bemi or I, please drop it in the comment section. And yes, we've come to the end of this video.
Thank you for staying till the end. Bye.
Thank you, Bemi too. Bye.